Welcome back to Gaming Top Down. This is David, and today I'm going to be playing Sky Team for the very first time. This game is uber popular right now, but I'm very picky with cooperative games, and so I kind of waited a while to even get it, but I am excited to try it, so we'll see how it goes over today. I'll be playing today with Devin, my brother. He is a co-host of our weekly board game and video game podcast. He also streams on Twitch. He's Player 4, plays lots of games over there. He's excellent at Rocket League, so if you want to check him out, make sure to do that as well. All right, Devin, you haven't played this. I haven't played this, so I don't know how good I am going to be at teaching it, but we'll do our darndest. In this game, we're flying an airplane. You are the pilot over here in blue, and as you can see, they got a perfect portrait of you.
That looks just like me.
Yeah, and I'm the co-pilot, just
Wow.
like me. Yeah. So I'm going to be playing with these orange dice, and you're going to be playing with those blue ones. How the game works is we have kind of a, what's the word? Like a cooperation phase, where we can kind of talk about what we want to do in the round, but we can't specifically mention, like, if you roll a 2, put it here. You can't talk about the dice numbers, but we can talk about what we generally want to do in the round. Then we are both going to roll our dice behind our shields so that we can't see each other's numbers, and then from that point on, we can't talk to each other in any way except for rules clarifications. So what we're trying to do, this is kind of the tutorial mission in the game. We're trying to land this airplane in Montreal. It's going to take place over 6 different turns. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different turns? On each turn, it shows which player's going to be first. So the first round, you're going to be placing first with a blue die. And then we'll go back and forth, placing 1 die each somewhere on the aircraft board here. In order to win, we have to get all the way to the station, to the airport, without crashing into any of these other airplanes that are going to different places, kind of in the intermingling of the routes in the sky. So we don't want to hit any of those. We got to clear them off. We also need the airplane to be level. It can't be like turned like this, trying to land. That's no good. We need all of the landing gear out. You're in charge of those. So there's 3 different spots there. Once you've got one out, you'll turn it to hooray green. We need the flaps put up to help slow us down. I will be in charge of those. We also need to, this is our speed track, if I'm remembering correctly, and we need to end the last turn on a speed value lower than our brake value is here. So we'll be moving our brakes up by turning the brakes on. You'll notice these ones are blue, so only you can put dice here. So you're in charge of the brakes, while can be a little more in charge of talking with the radio tower to make sure we don't crash into these other airplanes. Okay, so let's go into a little more detail. When a spot is a certain color, then only that person can place a die there. If there's a number restriction, then it must be that number to be placed there, so only a 1 or 2 can go there. This spot on the bottom is the concentration section. You'll notice either color can go there, and there's no number restriction, so you can place a die there, and we get one of these coffee tokens put up here. And later, anyone can use one by taking it off to change their die up or down by 1. So 3 to a 4, 3 to a 2, something like that. Brakes have to be exactly 2, 4, or 6. When you turn them on, this brake marker will move up 1, which will make it easier for us to land at the end of the game. We'll talk about speed in a minute. But if we didn't turn on any of the brakes, then our speed would have to be I think a value of 2 or lower, which would almost be impossible unless we both placed a 1 there. So we want to turn on more of our brakes so that at the end of the game we can have a 6, 5, 4, 3, or a 2, or a 1 well, 1's not possible, or a 2 as our speed value, so we don't come into the airport too hot. So that's how those move forward. And again, blue dice only, so you're in charge of those ones. There are 4 spots that have this kind of symbol there. They're mandatory. So we must place, you have 4 dice. 2 of them each round are going to go here and here, or for you are going to go here and here. And these 2 together and these 2 together will determine our yaw, I think is what they call it, basically the turn, the angle of the airplane. And how that works is whatever number you put here, let's say you put a 5 here and I put a 6 here, then we would take the difference and it would go 1 my direction because I played something crazier. If we ever hit an X, then the plane spun out of control. So we have to be careful about the numbers we put there so that there's not too big of a difference between them. Same idea here with speed, except these are added together as opposed to the difference. So if we put a, let's say you put a 2 here, and I put a 3 here, we have a speed value of 5. So there's 3 different possibilities. If our speed is below this blue marker, then we're going pretty slow. We're not moving any extra quick. That was a weird way to say that. If it's between the blue and the orange tokens here, let's say we did this, 3 and 3, then we're going a little bit faster, and we immediately bump this to the 1 more space, just to show that we're moving faster towards the airport. If for some reason we are past the orange, then we would go 2 spaces, and this is where it can get dangerous. If you ever have to move it and there's an airplane on this spot, then we lose because we're going too fast, out of control, and collided with another airplane. We also need it to be on the aircraft, or excuse me, on the airport spot at the same time we are at the end of this track, which moves once per round, I believe. I'll double check that one. So speed's important. It dictates as soon as the second die is put here to give us some values to add together, then we check and see if we're moving an extra amount there or not. What else do I need to go over? These will move as well. For each landing gear you put down, this will move forward, and for each flap I do, this will move forward. Kind of shifting those over so that it's easier for us to be going slower at the end of the game so we can land. I think that is primarily it. These ones here, you put a number there. Let's say I put a 3 here. It lets me call the radio tower, and that many spots away. So this counts as number 1. So 1, 2, 3. And I can clear an airplane, saying I called and made sure we were out of that airplane's way. So that's how we'll get rid of them. We also get these reroll tokens at 2 different rounds. And I think we just put them down here and anyone can use them as well. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. Any questions while I look up the last couple things I wasn't sure on?
What am I using the coffee for?
They will let you adjust the die you're about to place up or down by 1.
So it's just 3 moments of grace.
That's right. When someone spends this reroll token that is there on the first round and on the 4th one, it allows both players to reroll 1 or more of their dice behind their screen once. What was the one other thing I wanted to check on? It was... yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll just kind of wing it from there. So, yeah, this is kind of the tutorial mission. We'll see if we can land here correctly. I think this is going to be hard. I don't know, though. So, basically, we're going to take our dice, I think we set it up correctly for this round. We're gonna put this over here, I guess. It looks like that's where that goes. And I think we are ready to go. So these will actually start out of here.
Oh.
And when we use one. So when you put a die here is how we can gain one. And then when we use it, we'll take it out. So we don't start with any. All right, so 2 mandatory, and then you'll be placing in 2 other spots. Yeah, any last minute questions before we, what is this phase called? Go into our strategy discussion. We can probably just jump right in there, I guess, but basically we do need the brakes and the speed things to be like adjusted with the flaps and the landing gear before we get to the end, but they're not like the most important things immediately. We do need to like clear out some airplanes first. And yeah, I don't know, what do you think, pilot?
And we clear out the airplanes by using these?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you need to get the exact number. So I would need to get a 4 twice to get rid of both of those.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But
I can only do it once, though.
That's right. And that will be sliding towards us, so those numbers will change a little bit from round to round, but yeah. All right, let's just...
I'm going to make sure our brakes are good for this landing.
Cool. You kind of have a player aid inside your little tray that reminds you what's going to happen on the different spots. So final turn. At the end of this round, we win if there are no airplane tokens on the approach track. All of your flaps and landing gear show green lights. Your airplane's axis is completely horizontal. Your speed is less than your brakes when you placed your engine dice. These are the engine dice, so the last one to land, their total has to be less than our brakes. And yeah, but if we, lots of different ways to lose. If we spin out of control, hit another airplane. Maybe those are the 2 main ways that you lose. Again, we're playing kind of the basic scenario. There's a whole other section in the box that has a bunch of different modules you can add. Like one has to deal with gas, and one deals with wind and wind direction. And you can go to more difficult airports. So anyways, we'll try that. Any questions, or should we start it up, Captain?
This captain's ready to go.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to roll them back here and see if I can show the camera without showing you. I don't know if that's helpful, but here you go, camera. Now you know what the co-pilot's got, I think. I'm not even sure if you can see those.
Do they need to know what the pilot's got?
Sure, that sounds good. 4 ones, huh? Okay, and then you go first this round, so you'll just place one, and at this point we cannot talk, which will make for a very exciting YouTube video, but maybe I'll just talk about unrelated things, such as I don't generally like flying on airplanes. But that's about it. That's all I got.
I do have one question.
Okay.
What is this gauging exactly?
Those 2 together will be our speed for this leg of the flight, and depending on where that number falls between these sections is how many of these we immediately move, and we'll always move this 1 at the end of the round.
So we would probably like to stick close to the movement of the right track.
Of the right track, yep. We do need it to move a little bit, but this is going to move once per round. So if we can keep that one to an average of once per round as well, then we'd be in line.
Do we take turns placing these?
We do. Yep, starting with you doing 1, and then I'll do 1. Oh, shoot.
Oh, you already know.
Okay. Okay. So I'll place this here. That, since we completed speed, we're going 6, which is between blue and orange. So it's immediately going to go 1. Bloop. Which we're okay. No crash or anything.
Noted.
Um,
Do I have to do these in order?
those ones you don't have to do in order. This one you do. The breaks have to go 2, 4, 6. These you can do in any order. They just must take those numbers. Pretty sure. Maybe I have to do mine in order because there is an arrow, whereas yours doesn't have an arrow. So I'll double check that. Yeah, the flaps on my side I do have to do in order, but yours on your side you do not. Cool. So then flip that switch over, and that will also move the blue guy. Okay. I'm going to go here. Boop. There's that. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I can't talk.
You can be excited, pilot. Okay, I think you can take that off right now. Yep. Nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna go there. Look at us. Totally symmetrical here. I gotta take this one off. Well, bam. All right.
So
That's the end of the round. I feel like we did pretty good. So now at the end of the round, we do 2 things. We first slide this down. Whoop, whoop. What do we do with this leftover reroll thing? Do we get to keep it for later? It seems like they left a spot there for it to be used later. I'll double check that. But now we take our dice back and we go to round 2. So pretty quick, actually. Oh, spinning. Okay. I kind of liked showing the camera just for fun, so I'm going to do that again. Here's a co-pilot's dice. Nice. Okay, so 7, so we immediately move 1.
just because it's between these two?
That's right, yep.
Oh, would it have not moved if it was below 5?
That's right, it wouldn't have moved. But then
Or below
this
6.
would end up being farther ahead than that one, so then on a future turn we'd need to move it more than 1, so it's probably fine.
Oh, for some reason I thought I had to keep it in between here every turn.
Oh, no, not necessarily.
Okay.
They just need to line up at the end so that we're landing at the same time we're at the airport. Okay, so put one of those coffee cups in there. And there's another one. Okay, so that's the second round. What were the 2 things we do? Oh yeah, we slide this.
I still have a die.
Oh, sorry. Yep, you're up.
I don't know what to do with that die.
You could put it here, so we get our third thing, or... Yeah, or there, maybe would have been okay.
Oh, I don't have to do those in order?
No, but I just do on my side because of the arrows. These you have to do in order here, but yours you don't there.
Oh,
So
then I do want to put it
I think you
here.
would have done that right. I don't think that's...
And this goes 1 over.
It does, yeah. Okay. And then your switch. We'll switch over. And Now we move this. And we take our dice back. All right. I guess we kind of need low numbers to get rid of those airplanes. Other than that, I don't know. What do you think, Captain?
Oh, can we talk right now?
We can talk now in our planning
Oh,
phase.
shoot. I think it's okay to have a little bit of variation in the yaw.
Yeah.
If needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Play the movie. Yeah.
All right. Sound good? You ready? Co-pilot's dice. You can maybe see them. Hopefully.
I feel like I'm shaking my end to the...
All right, and then you're first this round. Okay, that's all of them, right?
That's weird. We almost had the same roll.
2224, 2244. Yeah, that's true. That is weird. So that doesn't move because we were under the blue guy. So this moves down. Whoop. We take our dice back.
And these cups, we can pull one to adjust by one.
Yep.
At some point if we need to.
Yep. So having a couple there is probably
And we have
good.
Almost 2 free roll or re-roll tokens.
Mm-hmm. It would only let you reroll one die. I think it was just one die. I'll double check. Both players to reroll one or more of the dice on their screen once. Okay, so you can reroll as many as you want.
And that'll apply to both of us, or just the player that uses it?
We both get to do the reroll. Any instructions, pilot, or are we just winging it?
It's a good day to be alive.
Yeah. Okay, if I can organize these. Co-pilot's dice. And the pilot's dice. All right. Oh, crap. Me first. I'm using this coffee cup. Change this 4 to a 3. Garage is so loud. That's a quick boom boom. But
Move it now.
Yeah. Hopefully that's okay. Nice.
How many of these have we used?
Just one.
Oh, did we?
We only had 2.
And they start where?
They start down here, and then when we earn them by putting a die here, we put one in here, and then when we use it, we take it out.
Oh.
I used one up here to change that.
So we could be putting die in here?
Yeah, you can get more of
to
them.
get more?
Sure, yeah.
I see.
We can just only ever have a max of 3. Cool. All right. Our descent continues. We're at 2,000 feet. And we got this. Or bam. Anything you want to talk about, Captain, my captain?
It's hard to be this good.
Just pure confidence. Co-pilot's dice. And who's up? You're up first. Cool. That was a pretty good one. All right, so what's 8? 8 is... Were you nervous?
I feel like I'm nervous.
All right, that's the end of the round. So this pushes. I feel like we're doing pretty well. When you threw that 1 over there, I was a little nervous.
Oh, were you?
But it was smart to put a low number there.
Because it was leaning my way already?
Mm-hmm. I looked down and I was like, I only have a 4. That's going to move forever. But then I realized I had it too. All right. 2 more rounds. We do have those rerolls. I keep forgetting about. But maybe we'll win without needing them, and that's pretty baller. Okay. Co-pilots. Dice.
And a pilot's dice.
Put the 1 right here. Nice. I'm a little confused on when this ends. So like if our speed is above 7 right now and this moves down, I think we're there too early. Let me see. Final round. Final round begins when the airport image appears in the current position, so when that slides down. So we need to not move that, it seems. Right? I'm understanding that correctly? Or else we would be at the airport, but we're not descended enough. Okay. Where's that? Nice. Brakes all deployed. Well, wait. Actually, I think I'm confused by the... So at the end of this round, we're going to slide this down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when we slide that down, if the airport image is in the current positions, then we go to the end game section if the airport image is there. So we actually do want it to move 1. That was my bad with a misunderstanding there. So I would have put this down, I think, in its place. Not cheating, camera, just trying to understand the timing rules here with that. But we do want to move 1 because this is going to move down at the end of the round. Sorry, and you put the 6 there, so it's still me, huh?
What's co-pilot gonna do today?
Yeah. Co-pilot's gonna put this here. So I've done all my stuff, right? Yeah, I'm locked in. Oh, so this should be here. I forgot to move it once. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Cool. So you got us at 11. So we are going to slide, whoop, which is good. And I'm going to put my last die here and hope that I didn't kill us. We got 3 coffee cups though, so I think we're okay. Coffee cups. Oh no, I almost killed us. Cool. 5 to a 3. All right. So that's the end of this round. So this slides down. So now that both of these are here at the same time, now the final round starts. During the final turn, this is where we need to worry about the stuff in the right side of the player aid. But basically, there can be no airplane tokens left on the approach track. We've already cleared those. All the flaps and landing gear need to be a green light. We already did that. Your airplane's axis needs to be completely horizontal, so we're going to need to turn it. Your speed for this round, these two things added together need to be less than this red thing, so 6 or lower. And if that happens, we landed in Montreal. And you are using the first die for us this round, Captain. And we do have our 2 rerolls. Okay. Co-pilot's dice. Pilot's a little nervous. Clutch.
I mean, that's success at its finest. Should we just get some coffee?
Yeah, I think so. We can take a nap for the next 5 minutes.
Sure.
But yeah, basically, we would just place them wherever we want and get a W, right? You would go here maybe. I would go there too. So we're completely full on coffee. And then with your last one, I don't know, where would you go?
Yeah, where would I go? I don't.
I'll just make a phone call to the radio tower. Hey, we're so good.
Sure.
Nice. All right, so we successfully landed at Montreal, the test kind of tutorial mission.
I feel like we got a little bit lucky.
I think so too. There were a couple times we almost lost it. This is the tricky one, I feel like, because you could accidentally spin out of control pretty easily.
It can't be too far off. I was just going, the median is 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
going to be safe there.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't have to use these.
Yeah.
We used a couple coffee cups. But honestly, I feel like we had extra. We did so good, we had extra die.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. We killed it.
Nice.
Cool. What do you think about Sky Team? It's pretty simple, but I think it's pretty fun.
I like it, honestly.
Yeah.
You can make it harder by having like a 8-sided die or something.
Yeah, I probably could. I'll show you all the modules real quick, and then we can either call it or do one more mission if you want. But and I don't even know what all of them do. So there's this board underneath the board, and different tracks get like added. Okay, well I told you I'd show you all this stuff, and I don't know what it does. This is
wow.
like ice on the brakes. I think this gets set in here on those yellow lines. Then this is fuel you have to manage. I think it goes over here. And we can't run out of gas. And then there are like 20 different airports that are double-sided. I think this one even has another side.
Oh, and some of them have like disastrous conditions.
Yeah, or you like roll a black die.
So I shouldn't feel so good about what we just did.
Well, we did pretty good, but it was the intro one. This one, for example, you can only pass this section if your yaw is one of those two, not one of those three reds. So you like have to bank turns. So
I'll bet there's so much failing in this game.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Some of the airports are much shorter too. Like these ones are shorter. Yeah, I don't know what every module does, but there's quite a bit in there. And I think there's an expansion coming out that might already be out. I think it's just more of these mostly. All right, we're gonna try one more. We'll make it a shorter orange one.
Perfect. Great idea.
All right, Devin, we're all reset up here for a slightly shorter flight to Heathrow. And this one introduces two new things. I don't know if I'm supposed to play with this, but we're adding the kerosene module. So over here, either one of us can place a die, and whatever die we place there is how much gas we used that leg of the trip. If neither of us place a die there, then we lose 6 gas. If we ever run out of gas, we obviously lose. So we have to manage that. And then the other thing is there's extra traffic. So anytime the round starts with showing black die there, then we have to roll it the number of times and add extra airplanes to that number. So those are the two extra things we're gonna throw.
Wait. Say what you just said again about the extra airplanes.
So we'll roll this one at the beginning here 2 times, and that's gonna add an extra airplane at location 3. And then you roll it one more time, and we'll add one more to wherever you roll it.
So we're going to be... only on specific ones.
Yep, and if we move past it by moving like twice,
we don't have to use it.
We don't have to use it. So, but again, this is a shorter one that's timed a little different than our 7 rounds, so we don't want to be zooming twice.
That's a good point. Okay.
Probably.
So we're going to have to utilize our phone calls.
Yeah, probably. Let me make sure that for Heathrow you don't.
Oh boy, this is going to be tough. But it ain't nothing for me. I've been flying this plane since I was 15.
I think with this one you're supposed to play with a different module called like the intern that you're training, but we're just going to go with this. It's custom. I like it.
Custom game, yeah.
Yeah. We can't. The basic game can't handle us, so we're doing custom. Did you roll that?
No.
Roll it real quick and we'll throw another 3. All right, we got a bunch. Oh, what the? I should have put them here. I don't know what I was thinking. Not at 4. All right, so we're about to start. That's a lot. I think we might fail this time. Let me just restart the brakes. Whoops. And everything.
So we can talk strategy right now?
Yeah.
And anything. I can just say anything.
Yeah. Except for dice numbers you can't talk about. That's the only restriction.
I can't talk about dice numbers. Like what I rolled or what?
Yeah, it says it says strategy discussion and dice rolls. Discuss your strategy at the beginning of every round. For example, say we really need to get rid of that plane, or let's say make sure we advance 2 spaces. You're not allowed to discuss the dice, saying things like, if you get a 6, put it here, or use your weakest die to do this action is not allowed.
I probably shouldn't say what I was going to say then.
Well,
you're smart. I'm smart.
We kind of get like low dice here for gas, kind of dice in the middle-ish to keep our balance pretty straight. I think those general ideas we kind of are fine saying because we get it. But, and then, yeah, same rules as before other than that.
Alrighty.
So we're going to have to be, especially me, I'm going to have to be using this a lot.
And we're landing at LHR Heathrow.
Heathrow. Do you know where that is?
I've landed there many times in my day.
Cool. Alright, co-pilot's dice right here. Alright, pilot, take us up away on this journey to Heathrow.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is tough. I'm just like talking.
No, you're fine. I live by a train track, everybody. A little noisy. The pilot's stressed. Okay, so that means we do not move the display. Well, that's probably bad because then we would re-roll those dumb dice again. So I'm actually going to change my mind. And we will move one. Sorry, not trying to cheat people on the camera. You get it. Alright, that's all the dice. Still spent a little bit of gas, but I like the gas module. I think that's a fun idea. You basically just have to waste one of your dice because you generally want to use them for other stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't allow you to really go for coffee. I wanted to place some of those die in 3 different spots. I was like,
yeah. I agree. Cool. All right, so the round's over. This comes down. Take our dice back. And we need a lot of radio towers, and probably to not move the speed track this time. So if we can keep the speed under that 6 threshold, probably be wise. And we got the 1 reroll. If you don't like your dice.
start us off, co-pilot. I need a nap.
Sweet. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this. Let me see what it says. Sorry. Question in real time, everyone. With the reroll token, at any time during a round, any player may spend a reroll token. This allows both players. Reroll token! Get out of here. So now you can reroll anything you want as well. Let me just show you, everybody. I had this. I'm going to reroll those, I think. So
I have this. And I'm going to reroll.
all right, this is what I got. And I'm leading us off, right? Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go there. Call the control tower. Cool. All right.
This is much harder.
It is, yeah. But you know what? We've kept it alive so far. Without that reroll, I think we would have been done. I rolled 1, 4, 5, 6. High numbers right now are not good with all the air control stuff we need. And I haven't even done the flaps yet. Yeah, you roll that guy for the extra traffic. 1, 2, 3.
Probably about as good as that could have gone.
Yeah. Ah, we still need 2 ones, though. All right, I didn't move this. So it'll be you first. Here's the co-pilot's roll.
Forget about it.
Oh. Both the coffee. Darn! That was close.
Oh, did we crash?
Yeah, that would move us immediately, and we would crash into that.
Ah.
So we lost. That was hard. My roll was 5, 6, 6, 6.
Oh, I had 6, 6, 2, 4, I think.
So that one was brutal. I got that number as low as I could, hoping we could get it under 6, but
Should we retry that exact flight?
same like started at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. All right. Restarting here. So we need low speed, right? Because we're gonna want to move less often. Will you roll the black die twice, and we'll see where our extra garbage is going. So stinking many airplanes.
Mm-hmm. It's wild.
All right. Co-pilots roll. All right. That was, I think, pretty good, actually. This moves once. Take those back. And we still have our rerolls. Well, our single reroll.
Did we show them our rolls this time? I don't remember.
Oh, I think we did forget. I got these 2 left. Not the end of the world, I guess. Oops. It's probably worth it to save the coffee. I don't know. I like it. All right. Moving down. These are way harder.
Oh, man.
Oh, we gotta roll this. Stupid thing. Just don't get a 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And here's the co-pilots. No movement. That's nice. Oh shoot. I maybe I should take that one back. That was my last one I placed. That would be smarter. Again, no cheating here, camera people. It's just I missed the gasoline gauge.
I think it was on 14. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
minus
yeah.
one.
Duh.
You're good. All right. Me first. We didn't move that. We roll the black die. One, two. Oh, that might have been like just what we
Goated.
needed. Yeah. Let's see. All right. It'll probably be mean and say just put it on the top one. Traffic die. Oh, it does. If the number on the die is greater than the number of remaining spaces, place it on the airport.
Wow.
Stupid. All right. This game doesn't want us to win. Okay, and here are the co-pilot's dice.
And I just showed mine.
Sweet. I maybe should have had us not play with that gas module. I feel like it's gonna murder us. We'll figure it out. Coffee cup. Cool. Oh, frick. Gas.
Oh, I know.
Do we just let it kill us?
Well, we have to get all of our switches,
Yeah,
and
we have to be.
it's hard to put points over there.
6 is just so many.
Oh, yeah. 13, 12.
It's like every round from here on out, we're going to need a 1 over there, basically. Or a 2. All right, we can make that work. Hopefully. And did I move this? I went first, right?
You did go first, just barely.
So you must not have. So we have 2 reroll tokens now. 7 fuel. All right.
All right, and I begin.
And here
Oh,
are my
whoops.
dice for the co-pilot.
There's my remaining 3.
Good job. Ew.
Oh, what am I doing? Wait. Hold up. I was thinking about this the wrong way. So the higher die,
Moves it there directly.
I don't want to put that there. I want to put that here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm not trying to
No,
manipulate the game. I just had this weird idea of math in my head that the 1 was like weighing way to the left because it was a lot. I don't know.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so that moves once.
And we'll see if this works.
Barely.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, man. Okay. I think we did everything we needed to. So this will move down. Tough. And just remember, we have those 2 reroll tokens. They can be used at any time, even mid-round. Here we go. There's the co-pilot's dice. All right. And it's me. Wow. I feel like
Mathematically this is impossible. We'll see.
yeah, I'm not feeling so hot about it either. I'm gonna use the coffee cup to a 1. Flap number 3. Okay. We're cutting it really close.
Boy.
So now the problem is this moves down. Did we already lose? I think if we're able to get that to the airplane spot, then we haven't lost, right? Frick. Yeah, it looks like we lost.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, according to like that image right there, it says top not reaching the airport in time. The airport image is not in the current position screen, but the airport image is in the current altitude screen. Dang, well that was close. I thought we had it, but
That's
I
crazy.
guess when this happens at the end of the round, whoop, this already has to be down there.
Huh.
It can have airplanes on it that you clear in the last step, but so that one is a fail. I actually think I like that game more than I thought I was going to.
I like it too. I
Yeah.
feel like we both understand what needs to happen. It's just
I feel like the order you put your dice out in is super important.
yeah. If you're able to hit the mandatories relatively early, so the other person has a game plan of what to do there. I think if you throw the mandatories late, then you're left with just 1 or 2 die, and you just have to hope that they.
Yeah. Yep. And if you put, like, it's like this, and I put like a, or if it's like this, and I put a 4 here early, you probably know that's the lowest die I have. Right? So you can kind of communicate to each other, but
Because
it's
you know
tricky.
you need to put a low.
Because I
on
know
that.
I need to push it that way.
I forgot how that worked, and I'm pretty sure that was right there, and I threw a 1 right here. I was like, oh, heck yeah.
Oh,
like, it was a good play.
Yeah, just about killed us. I was going to re-roll. All right, well, those are my initial thoughts. I really like the game, actually.
Yeah, that's the first co-op game I've ever played. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to not have all the pressure on me.
Yeah,
so I can blame you for the loss.
Yeah, you're not just trying to destroy the other person, but it is hard, especially adding in all of those modules. I don't know how thrilling of a video that will be, watching people not talk, but the game is very popular, so check out Sky Team if you haven't. It's pretty fun. A little hard to find, especially since I think it just won like 500 Game of the Year awards. So anyways, if you like co-op games, that one's pretty cool. Thanks so much for watching this playthrough on Gaming Top Down. Make sure to check out the rest of our content, our weekly gaming podcast, our monthly giveaway, all the goodies, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.